Okay, so we're talking about exercises that we can do to balance your posture that you can do at the gym even if you have scoliosis and kyphosis. So you can check out our previous exercises and you can check out the previous video where we talk about the why behind this. We want to balance the front and back of the body so that we don't create more asymmetry with scoliosis and kyphosis. So thanks for watching, and let's get into our second exercise. Okay, the second exercise is one specifically for the shoulder blades. Our last exercise we did rowing, and rowing is a great exercise for the shoulder blades, but we're missing some key components of the shoulder blade muscles. I like to do an exercise I call A's, T's, and Y's on a ball to increase stability around the shoulder blades. So I'll talk about how to do the exercise, and then we'll get more specific on considerations if you have scoliosis or kyphosis. So what we're going to do, I use a ball, an exercise ball for this, and a couple of 2-pound weights. You don't have to use weights for this, but we're going to use weights for this as I demonstrate. So you're going to lay on the ball like this, and we're going to go in 3 directions. So the first direction is going to be back, and you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Down to the floor, straight back, focusing on those shoulder blades. I usually have someone do 10 repetitions with that. Then we're going to go straight out to the sides. This is a T. And we're focusing on those shoulder blades, making sure that we're keeping those nice and stable. And the third part of this is 10 repetitions up in a Y, where we get the lower trapezius, we get some of the muscles right around the shoulder blades, some rhomboids, but mostly those lower scapular muscles. So we do 10 this way, I do 10 this way, and I do 10 this way. So this is a great exercise to hit multiple muscle groups around the shoulder blades. You don't have to use weight if you feel like it's too intense, especially the Y's, then you can drop the weight and you don't have to use that. But focus on your form. Focus on not going too fast, going slow as you focus on the shoulder blade movement, and that you're not rushing through this. So some of the common mistakes that I see with this, with people that have scoliosis or kyphosis, number one is that they sometimes will let their head just hang forward. If your head is hanging forward like that, you're increasing your kyphosis. Along with that, if you're doing this and you're arching your low back a ton, then we're increasing the lordosis, which actually increases your kyphosis as well. People with scoliosis sometimes will have asymmetry in how far they can move their arms. So just try and keep this, what I mean by that is when they're going like this, if one shoulder's a little bit forward because of their curve, just try and make this symmetrical. It might be helpful to have someone watching you and helping you to make this symmetrical. Make sure your head is in a good position, make sure your low back isn't arching, and make sure you're feeling the exercise in between the shoulder blades, because that's where we want it to be. Focus on form, go lightweight. I do these myself for a shoulder problem that I have, and I hardly ever go above a 2-pound weight because I feel those muscles working. I can focus on stability. You don't need a ton of weight for this. So this is a great exercise for anyone who wants to balance the upper body and keep those muscles on the backside working. We get less lat activity with this, and we get just really good scapular stability and strength. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll do another video on another exercise to balance the spine and the body, and I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next video.